What if the man who destroyed the Uchiha clan was the one who saved Naruto Uzumaki? Not Jiraiya, not Tsunade, not even the third Hokage. Itachi, the village's greatest traitor, the brother who became a monster. What if he was the one who found Naruto first? To understand this story, you have to go back to the beginning. Not Naruto's beginning. Itachi's. Before the massacre. Before the Akatsuki. Before the world decided what kind of man Itachi Uchiha would be. There was a boy who read every scroll in the Konoha library by age 7. Who made Jonin before most kids made Chunin. Who looked at war and wept while everyone else looked away. Itachi saw things clearly. Always. And what he saw, in those dark streets of Konoha, was a child who reminded him of himself. Naruto Uzumaki. Loud. Desperate. Completely alone. While Jiraiya spent those early years chasing women and writing novels, Itachi was watching. Because watching was what Itachi did best. He saw the villagers cross the street to avoid a 7-year-old. He saw shopkeepers refuse to sell ramen to a child who had committed no crime. He saw what the village did to someone it had decided to hate. And something in Itachi, the boy who had watched his own clan be condemned, recognized it. He didn't introduce himself. He didn't make promises. He just left a bento box outside Naruto's door every Tuesday. For 6 months. Without a single word. When Naruto finally followed the stranger into the forest, because of course he did, he was Naruto, Itachi asked him one question. What do you want to protect? Not what do you want to become? Not what is your dream? Itachi had learned, at a cost that would break anyone else, that dreams without roots are just wishful thinking. What do you want to protect? Naruto didn't have an answer. Not yet. So Itachi began to teach him. But here's where everything diverges from the story you know. Jiraiya taught Naruto power. Rasengan. Sage mode. The philosophy of never giving up. Jiraiya's lessons were written in fire, loud, brilliant, and burning. Itachi taught Naruto something else entirely. He taught him patience. He taught him to read a room before he entered it. To understand why people do what they do, not just what they do. To see the fear behind hatred and the grief behind anger. He taught Naruto that the boy who throws the first punch has already lost something important. And underneath all of it, woven through every lesson like thread through a tapestry, Itachi taught Naruto about chakra not as a weapon, but as an extension of will, of intention. The Rasengan still came. Naruto was too gifted for it not to. But in this version of history, Naruto didn't just learn to throw it. He learned to choose when not to. That one lesson would change everything. Here's where the campfire gets a little darker. Lean in. Because Itachi was never just a teacher to Naruto. He was a secret. The village didn't know. Itachi was supposed to be a missing mean. A traitor. And if anyone discovered that the Nine-Tails Jinchuriki was being trained by the man who massacred the Uchiha clan, the consequences would have been catastrophic. So Naruto did something he had never done before in his life. He kept quiet. Think about what that means for a moment. Naruto Uzumaki, the loudest person in any room, the boy who announced his dreams to the sky, learned to hold a secret. And in holding it, something shifted inside him. He started to understand Itachi's world. The world of half-truths and impossible choices. The world where loving someone sometimes looks exactly like betraying them. He found the photograph on a Thursday. A small, crumpled picture of 2 brothers. The older one with his hand on the younger one's head. Both of them smiling. Naruto had never seen Itachi smile like that. He looked up. Itachi was standing in the doorway. And for the first time in years of training, Itachi looked like someone had broken something inside him that could never be fixed. You have a brother, Naruto said. It wasn't a question. Itachi sat down slowly. I had a brother, he said. I still do. He just doesn't know it yet. That was the night Naruto understood what Itachi was really preparing him for. Not to fight the Akatsuki. Not to become Hokage. To save Sasuke. Itachi was dying. He had known it for years. The eyes that could see everything, they were failing him. The illness that no medical jutsu could touch was spreading. He would never live to see his brother freed from hatred. So he was building someone who could do it instead. Naruto wasn't just a student. He was Itachi's last message to Sasuke. The Valley of the End. You know this moment. In the story we grew up with, Naruto and Sasuke tore that valley apart. Jiraiya was a great teacher and raw emotion. History will always say that. He gave Naruto fire when the world tried to freeze him out. He gave him a reason to believe in himself when no one else would. He was the father Naruto never had, and the story we grew up loving. That story was real, and it was beautiful. But Itachi would have given Naruto something different. Not more power, not less love, just a different kind of wisdom. The kind that comes from someone who has looked into the darkest corner of sacrifice and chosen to keep walking anyway. Jiraiya taught Naruto how to never give up. Itachi would have taught him why. And maybe, in some quiet branch of this story, in some version of the ninja world that branched off somewhere between a Tuesday bento box and a photograph in a doorway, that was enough. More than enough. If this story hit different, if you found yourself genuinely wondering how it would have played out, that's what this channel is built for. Every week, we go back into the world of Naruto and ask the questions the story never answered. What if Minato survived? What if Sasuke chose Konoha? What if Obito never broke? These aren't just theories. They're stories, told the way they deserve to be told. If that sounds like something you want more of, subscribe, hit the bell, and drop in the comments, who should train Naruto next? Because this village has a lot more secrets left to uncover.